Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of April 6th through the 12th. And during that time, we'll have a first quarter moon on the 6th. And that could be a time when we feel impulsive and impatient. Maybe your mind's a little bit active. It's hard to settle down and get anything done. So just keep that in mind for that day. And then we'll move into the waxing gibbous energy heading towards the full moon. And that waxing gibbous allows us for a deeper understanding and outlook. Really good time to act on your intuition and introspection. Time for planning and getting things done and being flexible, making adjustments. So just a really good time to kind of focus and get some things accomplished. All right, this will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter, Sagittarius. So, of course, please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, your overall message for this reading: the energy is gaining momentum. All right, let's see what the Sagittarius Collective has going on this week. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to say that since my readings are free, all I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button and maybe even the like button. It really does help my channel and it's super easy for you to do. So I'll give you just a moment to do that right now. Thank you so much. And if you've been a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and helping me build a community here. I've noticed I've noticed the ones of you that are coming back. So just to let you know, I do see you and I appreciate you. All right. My other weekly reminder is that you keep a spiritual journal. Sometimes we don't recognize the patterns that are evolving in our life when it comes to our spiritual experiences. So keeping a journal kind of helps you keep track of the things that you're learning or synchronicities that you're having, maybe dreams you're having that might be important, encounters. So it's just a really good thing as those patterns emerge. It's really good for future you to be able to kind of look back on those and think, oh yeah, I learned that thing 5 years ago and I've put that into action. And here's something that I learned, but maybe I forgot about, and I need to maybe remember to do those things. So just my little fun weekly reminder for you. Okay, Sagittarius, April 6th through 12th. The energy is gaining momentum. See what you guys have going on this week. All right, first card out, your present energy, Five of Wands. So a little bit of conflict here. This could be, some debate, something going on in your life where, you're having some debates with other people. This doesn't have to be on the level of fighting. This can just be healthy, good conversation about different things. So looks like you're kind of in that energy to maybe hold your ground on something. Current situation is the Death card. So you're definitely going through some sort of change. This says the energy is gaining momentum. So it might be energy towards something new. Here with this Death card, this is, the Death card doesn't usually mean actual death. It just means that you're transforming into something. There's something that you're letting go of, maybe an old way of being, as you move into a new way of being. It's, a transformation. And, there may be some discussion here about that transformation. At the root of your situation is your ultimate happiness. So you're feeling really good, whatever this change is for you and whatever this new phase that you're entering into, you're feeling really good about it. So, that's where, this Death card, some people can be afraid of that Death card in tarot, but sometimes that's exactly, it's just a way to state that something is ending and something awesome is beginning. So good for you. I love that. Your previous energy is here with the Eight of Pentacles, that you have been hard at work on something. You've really had your head down. You've really been focusing, and it could have just been that you're, hard at work on whatever this change that has come about for you. But that's great. I love the energy here. What's on your mind this week is the Knight of Pentacles. So some action in the way of your material world. And this could be, maybe there's something going on with work, perhaps. It could also be that you're changing something in your house. Maybe there's some improvement going on, or, you could just be changing the way a room looks. You could be changing the window treatments in one room, just some way of changing that energy. But it looks like there's something, changing in the way of the Pentacles. It's just representative of your material world. What is just ahead of you this week is a little bit of indecision here with a 2. Um, so, and that's okay. There might be decisions that you're having to make, and they're just harder to make at this point as you're going through some sort of transformation, and that's okay. Most things you can kind of sit on. You don't need to make. Most decisions aren't right now life or death decisions. So give it a little time. Give yourself the patience there to make the decision when you feel comfortable making it. In your advice position is the 10 of Wands. So, yeah, here's another indicator of an ending and pushing through. And your advice is to push through and go ahead and let that ending be an ending. I mean, look at these. We've got a 10 here, a 10 here, death card here. Let that ending be an ending. Go ahead and let yourself transform into this new thing that you're becoming. The energy on that is gaining momentum as you kind of find your footing and find that way of being. And there's probably decisions to be made, but again, nothing has to be that rapid and that quick. What is beyond your control this week is temperance. So it's beyond your control to kind of just accept things as they are and to remain in this balance, and I see this as, look at these calm waters on both of these cards here. There's no choppy water. It's just calm, smooth sailing as you move into this new way of being you. Okay, secret desire or what you're trying to avoid. And here comes the Chariot card. So maybe you're wanting to make a little bit more, movement or have some more execution of something that this thing that you're becoming. Maybe you want to be a little bit more efficient at it. Um, but this is kind of gathering the momentum to do that, and you're getting there. Give yourself again that patience as you move into this new way of being. And or is this what you're trying to avoid? Are you trying to avoid moving into that new you? I don't get that feeling, but of course that's always your big question of the week is, are you executing this well? Or do you need to reevaluate how you're executing, changing and evolving into this new way of being? In your outcome position is, yeah, just kind of learning how to juggle everything. So whatever this changes, and there's another 2. So we've got a couple of tens. And these are angel numbers that you may want to look up. You might want to look up the number 22 and 1010. See if those angel numbers speak to you in some manner. Anytime we have repeaters that come out like that. But 2 is about that balance and about making the right decisions, and it's okay to give yourself again, give yourself some grace and some space to make those. If you're moving into like this new way of being, that it's okay to just allow that time for things to evolve, right? What is hidden from you this week is the 7 of wands here. Do we have another 7? No, that was an 8. Okay. So 7 of wands. This is feeling like you against the world, and that's hidden from you. We're not feeling that this week. So you're feeling, and if you felt like that last week, that's gone. So as you evolve and as you move, again, this energy is gaining momentum. Whatever this thing is that you've been working at and working on, it's a big transformation for you. And just keep at it. It's going to get better every week as you learn how to do it. And this could be so many different things. For some of you, this could be, that you're in a new job. This could be, you're in a new relationship. This could be it's just something, some new way of life has come about for you. For some of you, this could be parenting. This could be you had a new baby and you're changing and things are evolving in that way. Maybe you've moved from one state to another, and that's a huge change. And there's decisions and things to be made, but you're ultimately happy about this change and about the things that are going on around it. That's really the feeling that I am getting here. So, and if that energy is gaining momentum, it's about accepting that change and just learning how to be the new version of yourself in this new change. All right, final words for Sagittarius, April 6th through 12. Laugh at your demons. That's always a good, it's good to just laugh, period. Laugh at ourselves when, especially in the midst of change like that. Just some things are just, phew, you're getting used to that. So laugh at that. We're going to pull one more card for some reason and ask with sincerity. So if, when it comes to asking, if you need a little help with this balancing or a little help with this indecision or a little help with that last push, and don't be afraid to ask the people around you. I think one of the other readings I did, let's see, it might have been Libra. Yeah, ask. It's okay to ask and it's okay to receive sometimes. If you need a little bit of time, a little bit of help, it's okay to ask people around you for that. Not everyone is the best at receiving or asking in that way. But sometimes we need to do that. And if you ask with sincerity, I guarantee you have people around you that are like, yes, I will drop everything to come and help you do a thing. So make sure you are putting that out there and asking, if you're having some issues with kind of balancing. And like I said, if maybe you've moved to a new state and you need to, to ask a neighbor something about where you live, some advice about it, just make sure you're asking. And people are always so helpful. And sometimes it just takes that little bit of speaking up and asking. So, Sagittarius, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I'm just getting over laryngitis, so speaking is it's been difficult this week, but I feel like I'm starting to get back there. It's very hard for me to not talk. So thank you for putting up with my voice this week. And also, I really do appreciate your time here with me today. I hope there was something that you can take away in this reading and use. And if you're comfortable, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what it is you guys are going through. It's always fun for me to see, how these readings are reaching you and how they're touching you and comparing notes on the different things that you guys might be going through out there that are like different but the same, right? So anyway, I do weekly readings. So come back next week and we'll see if this energy evolves or if there's something completely new here for you. And also, again, if you like my reading style, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel, and I appreciate that so, so much. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.